And I said, what's going on? And they were saying, I wonder what's going on.
And you never expected it.
Did you really? There's different things I couldn't piece together.
Well, first comment she made was she said, you know, nobody sent me any birthday cards.
Nobody sent me birthday
did we forget? Oh, no.
Carol was there. There was different things that just did not. I didn't know what to think.
You think you didn't read the paper or you had
What paper?
the record? If you weren't so tight, you'd know about your party.
Was it in there?
Yeah.
You know, I thought, yes, they're in. I was not saying to you kids, don't you guys make up anything, but I know.
They wouldn't listen anyway.
That's right. That's right. So I put something into their head. Well, then I said, maybe they took this record and just canceled it for me. Just so I would, if there is anything, I don't know. Well, this is a surprise.
Go ahead, Mom. Come on in, guys.
Why are you wearing glasses? Because I need them.
I didn't even see him. I haven't even been out there. You remember me, Marcella? Do you? Oh, yes. Well, come over here and let's say hi to everybody. Oh, isn't this a wonderful gathering? Yes. Marcella and I go way back. Don't we?
Yes, we do.
Yes, yes.
39 years old.
Oh, sorry. Yes, yes. We met each other out sailing. Garage sailing. We did. Oh, I tell you that Marcella, she's a bargain hunter, boy, I'll tell you. And you know what, Marcella? I was on my way out here from Alexandria. Wouldn't you know there was a garage sale there? You did? Maybe we could hop in the car and swing over there. Yes, I gotta show you what I picked up, though. She loves hats. Look at this deal. Isn't that just a beaut? And I jewed him down a little on it, too. And I thought maybe I would just give that to you.
Oh, that's
Yeah, see how it fits.
Yeah, I'll try.
Isn't that something? As if it were made for you. Yeah. Oh, and something else I picked up. Brand new. I just can't believe it. Look at this beautiful brand new camera. I thought I could take pictures of you and the whole crowd and everything. Could you believe I got this for $19.95? Jewed him down from $25. It's really something. Look at that. And it's a 1995 model. Yeah, she would have snatched it right up if she'd been along, so I knew I better take it. I'll never forget the first garage sale we went to. They had coffee there, so we sat down at the picnic table, you know, and we started talking. I think Marlis was there, too. Yeah, we were all sitting there, you know, we were talking about our kids. And, you know, I have 5 kids. Here, Marcella, she has 8 children, yes, and Marlis, I'm not remembering.
I don't know either.
Oh, she doesn't know. It was a whole slew of kids that we had between the 3 of us. And we said, you know, isn't that something, all the children we have brought into this world, you know? Do you think we should write a book? Marcella says, no, I think we should have read one. Oh, man, you know, we always hit the garage sales, but her favorite place to go is to, oh, I tell you, I'm getting the vapors here, Marcella. Oh, I have to take off my fur here. Could you hold this here a little bit? A little Sarah. Could you hold that? Oh, I tell tell you, that gives me the vapors. Oh, one day I said that to Marcella. I said, oh, I'm getting those little hot flashers a little bit. And she says, oh, I don't get hot flashers. I said, you don't? She says, no, I get power surges. Yeah, that's how she's able to do that aerobic shopping she does. At Herberger's, you know.
Yes, right.
Yes, you should see it when Marcella walks into Herberger's. I tell you, the signs flash and the whistles go off, and I tell you, all of those salespeople, they whip right over to their registers and they stand there. They even call people up. They say, Marcella's here, quick, get out on the floor. They're thinking about changing the name of Herberger's. Yeah, Marcella Burgers. Yes. Yeah. I talked to the manager about it. He said that would be a good idea. Yes, we could do that together. Yes. She would be a good one to work at the cosmetic counter. Yeah. I figured out the last time we were in Herberger's together how it is that Marcella stays so young looking. Well, she just goes into Herberger's there, up to that cosmetic counter, and she buys that oil of delay. I was talking to her on the phone last week, though, and she said, you know, I ran out of oil of delay. And she said, you know, you got to do something. You just can't go out without anything in protection or anything on your face. So she said, I tried something else, and it really worked well. She said, I got it from the drugstore. Yeah, she said, I hadn't gotten a chance to get into Herberger's in the last couple days. And she said, it was real great. I just smoothed it right on here in my crow's feet like that. I said, well, what was it? She said, it was Preparation H. I said, you're kidding. She said, it worked wonders. She said, it shrunk the swollen membranes from under my eyes. Isn't that true, Marcella? Yes. But the funniest one day I saw her and I said, you know, Marcella, you're looking exceptionally young today. And she says, well, I'll tell you why. And I said, why? She says, well, I'm going braless today. I said, really? She says, yeah, yes, pulls the wrinkles right out of my face. Oh, the secrets we tell out of school. Yeah. Oh, she is such a fun person to be around, though, isn't it? She's just a ray of sunshine everywhere she goes. We went on one of those bus trips together. And she's such a joker, you know, all the time. Oh, what a riot. Everyone wants to always sit around her, you know. We went on one of these bus trips not too long ago, and the trip was really a long trip. It must have been 4 or 5 hours before we even got a chance to stand up. I was sitting right next to Marcella here, and the seat, I stood up and I said, oh, my goodness, Marcella, that was a long trip. I said, I think my bumper went to sleep. And she says, yeah, Tina. She says, I think I heard it snore a couple times. Isn't she quick? Oh, yeah, but I tell you, the one thing that she just loves is those grandkids and those kids of hers. Oh, my goodness. She just goes on and on and on for hours and hours about those kids. I said, you know, how have you done it all these years? She says, well, I had to take first aid right off the bat, she said, because I knew that, you know, with all those kids, there'd be more and more grandkids coming, you know, I'd have to know what to do in an emergency. And I said, well, you know, what if some of the things that have happened to you? She says, well, one time little Sarah here, she got a little piece of cookie stuck right here. And I said, really? What would you do then? She says, oh, that's nothing. She says, whenever one of my kids or grandkids would you know, choke on something a little bit, she said, I just kind of pull down their little panties like this and give them a little lick on the backside. And bloop, out it came, didn't it, Sarah? Yeah, bloop, out it came. I said, really? That works? She says, yes, I call that my Heimlich maneuver. Oh, yeah. And to say the Pledge of Allegiance. And the teacher said, okay, everyone stand up and put your hand on your heart. And Marcella's little grandson, what would his name be? What do I... Oh, Sean, that's who it was. Yes. Sean said, stood up and just looked at the flag, and he put his hand right back here. And the teacher came back, and she said, Sean, put your hand on your heart. He says, I am. Well, how come you think that's your heart? He says, every time I see my Grandma Marcella, she says, bless your little heart. She's always got a quick one, I tell you. She's one of the most fun, most vital, wonderful people to be around. Oh, she told me one time about Raleigh and Roger and Jeff. They had brought home a stray dog. Brought it right up to the door, you know, and they were going to come in the door and bring in this stray dog to show Mom, you know. And Marcella, she met them right there at the screen door and hustled them right back out on the porch. And she says, now, wait a minute, boys. You can't bring that dog in this house. It's all full of fleas. Oh, the boys were just crushed. They dropped to their knees, and little Jeffy put his hands around the arms around the dog's neck, and he squeezed him away, and he says, I'm sorry, we can't bring you in our house. It's all full of fleas. And those girls, you know, oh, Carol and Linda and Florence and, oh, am I forgetting one? Oh, no, okay, I'm trying to memorize all those names. You know, that's a lot of names to remember. Yeah, she knows. Yes, oh, and Bob. Bob was in that last joke, too, there with the dog. I forgot Bob. That Bob, he's a funny guy, too. Yes, I saw a sign outside of his station the other day. It said, eat here, get gas. One time the girls, they had gotten these little kittens. You know how there's always kittens being born, you know, and they had put up a little stand out on the road. And I had driven by and stopped to look at the kittens, you know, and they were 25 cents for kittens, you know. And I said, well, I really don't need a kitten, but that's okay. Good luck selling them. Well, it wasn't but a couple days later, and I drove by their place, you know, and here they were sitting out there with that box of kittens, a couple of them gone, and I noticed that they had put Catholic kittens on the box. And I said, really? Now, the other day when I was here, you just had kittens. And now it says Catholic kittens. Isn't that interesting? Well, Florence, being little like this, she says, well, yes. Our mommy said they're Catholic kittens now because their eyes have been opened. Oh, yeah, she just loves those kids and those grandkids, I tell you. You know, when we were on our bus trip, Marcella here, she stood, whoopsie-doops. Marcella, she stood right up in front of the bus, and she's always wanted to be a choir director, you know. And she stood up in front of the bus, and she directed us in singing the most wonderful song. And as she directed and sang up there, I thought, you know, this is a perfect song for my dear friend Marcella here, because she is such a ray of sunshine in everyone's life. And so I thought maybe it'd be fun for all of us to sing that song, You Are My Sunshine. We could all sing together. Yes, won't that be fun? We could all sing that to Marcella. Yeah, and Marcella, if you want to, you can harmonize in German. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. She harmonizes, even in English. Yeah.